As an informed Ugandan, you have been following the proceedings of this court, in this case in Namibia, right?
That's right, my lord.
Would I be correct to say right from the beginning of this trial? At what stage did you begin following the proceedings here?
My lord, I started following this case right from the time Mr. Katanga was killed. Rather, Mr. Katanga died.
Died.
Yes.
You think he was not killed? He died of malaria?
No, my lord, he did not die of malaria. The newspaper reports were clearly stated that it was gunshot injuries.
Okay. So you also followed through the prosecution witnesses as they testified in this trial, correct?
Not all of them, my lord.
Some of them.
Some of them, yes.
And so by the time you are issuing your first report, you actually had a lot of information as to what was going on in this court. Correct?
I don't know what you mean by a lot of information.
You had substantial information about
I had
this trial.
information. I had information.
And even when they put the accused persons on their defense, that fact was brought to your knowledge.
That's right, my lord.
And as we observed last time, that was way before you modified your first report into the second and third reports that you presented.
That's not right, my lord. I never modified my first report.
That's before you came up, maybe.
Yes, before
you came up with your second and third report.
That is right.
Objection, my lord.
And you say,
Objection, my lord. Look at the officers. As officers of court, my lord, we need to make sure our record is good. I don't think we have one report, second report, and third reports in this court. What we have, my lord, is there is a first report and the second. The third one is the PowerPoint presentation of the second report. So there is no first, second, and third report. So for the record to reflect,
So before we came up with the second report and the third report,
And the
which
third
was
report.
a PowerPoint presentation of the second report.
yes, so
Would
it's
that-
not a third report. It's just my
Do we have three
presentation.
reports?
my lord, I don't think, with due respect, I don't think what my learned brother is saying is correct. Because this is the position of the witness. It is the witness. I asked the witness, how many reports did you issue? He said 3 reports. Which one? He named them. And in his perspective, my lord, the PowerPoint presentation is the third report. So this is information from the witness. We can't create it, my lord.
Mr. Tuelazi, you will correct that in re-examination. Because if the witness has said he has 3 reports, and he has referred to them as 3 reports, you can clarify.
My lord, where have I? Sorry.
That was before we came up with your second.
Second and third report, yes. And as we said, Dr. Nzgoa, for the second and third report, it was self-initiated by you. You had no additional instructions from KAA.
No, my lord. I didn't have any additional instructions.
So it was self-initiated.
That's not right.
So
It was based on the initial request that I had.
So for the record, it's that for the second and third report, you had no additional instructions, but it was
It was-
based on the
Yes,
initial instructions.
right.
Dr. Nkoa, we have a copy of the initial instructions, which is Constitution Exhibit 129. Was that the position? Yes or no?
I think what you're insinuating is wrong.
No,
But-
forget about
yeah,
what I'm
okay.
insinuating.
That-
I am speaking the facts
Yeah.
of events.
Yeah, that's okay. I agree.
Okay.
So I am lost.
Okay.
After making the first report, I continued following the proceedings, and after,
I issued the second and third report.
is that what you said, Doctor?
Yeah.
Is that the position?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Now, doctor, I want to finish this thing about, I'm taking you back to your colleges of medicine in South Africa. In your terminology, you are admitted to the colleges of South Africa upon graduation. Is that how you use it?
Yes, that is right.
Okay. So in other words, you study, you pass, and when you pass, you are admitted to be a member of the colleges of medicine of South Africa.
That's right, my lord.
And you say, you told this court that when you pass, you are published on the official website of the colleges.
Immediately after the exams.
And those who graduate are also published in what they call the admission journal, the journal of admission.
Now that one I am not
I will-
very conversant with.
I shall
the rest
refresh.
of the-
I shall
yes.
refresh your mind.
Yeah.
When you graduate, was your name published in a journal like this one?
That's right, my lord.
So this is the journal where people who have qualified and graduated are published.
That's right, my lord.
And doctor, for you, you graduated in which admission ceremony? My lord, the terms are a bit confusing.
Okay, yeah.
But in their language, when they say admission ceremony, it is the equivalent of graduation ceremony in our ordinary setting, right?
Right, yes.
So for you, you graduated in which admission ceremony?
The one of 2005.
Was that December 2005? Because your colleges, I am instructed, has two graduations, January and December. Do you remember? If you don't, it's okay.
My lord, I remember we did our exams around May.
So you graduated in the second, in the last cohort.
So we did our exams in around May,
Yes.
and immediately after that, after our exams,
Yes.
our names were on the college website.
Okay. So I'm first going by your particulars because I want this court to verify that what you are saying is actually true.
Yeah.
Let's share the screen. IT, please. The search engine. Go to ordinary YouTube. Doctor, do you know how to find your name on that website? Your particulars? You don't know.
If I'm given time, I'll always find them alone.
You don't remember how you found those who failed. So you type in CMSA, my road standing for College of Medicine, South Africa. Let's go to the website. Doctor, I want you to follow through. You type it in full, or you go down and look for it. Type in colleges of medicine.
Yeah.
Browse down even, it could even be there. But type in colleges of medicine of South Africa. It is that one, down. Okay. So go to open the website. Click on the first, I think. Can you type it in again? Last time we had issues with it also. But who knows how to connect our computer to the screen? Just type in Google there. Colleges, that one, mark this up. Yes. Enter. Try the first one. And you give it time, don't overclick. Let us see if it works. Because our internet is slow. I will share my internet. It's not a restriction. You can access it on anything, including phones, including what, but that computer can last time. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that I can share, because I have shared even during Zoom here, use my Wi-Fi, and we try out. Yes. let me write for you the passport. But it has never been put there, so it will correct. I read for you. Is it connected? Let's try. I think that initially wants you people to work on the internet. So you go to go in the search on the website. Yes. Type in transactions. As the word itself, transactions. Dr. Mvua graduated in 2005. So transactions space 2005. Yes. 2005. That's your year of graduation.
That's right, my
Okay.
lord.
You search this. Now, he finished in May, meaning he could have graduated in December. So go to December there. Right. So go to the PDF. Please don't press things I've not told you. Kindly. Kindly. Do what we are telling you. I will request you strictly follow through, please. It is very difficult. Even the one who studied you see can't find it. Okay? Open that PDF preview. That's the graduation number. Dr. Nzua, which course did you graduate in?
I did diploma of forensic medicine of South Africa.
So let's go slowly until we find forensic medicine. Let's go slowly. Continue, sir. Go slowly. Yeah. Okay, now you start going slowly until we find forensic medicine. Allow us to read. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, sir. Yeah, we continue. Slowly, slowly, so that we read that. Let's go. Let's by page. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the diploma in forensic medicine, and we recognize you there. Isn't you are the last one? You recognize yourself?
From here,
You
you
can
can see
come.
very clearly.
You can come
Yeah,
here. Okay. Yes.
yes,
That is better.
yeah, this
So-
is our group.
So that is the evidence to show that you graduated, isn't it?
Right,
And you can even recognize your classmates.
right,
I think 3 of them are Ugandans. Actually, 4
4.
are Ugandans.
the 4 I mentioned.
So who do you recognize you graduated with?
Dr. Barungi, Dr. Kaliemenya,
Those
Doc-
two passed on, are those that passed on?
That's right.
Mm.
Dr. Serefo Mukasa,
That one is still alive, eh?
yes,
Okay.
and myself.
And then you.
That's right.
2012. Let's search. My Lord, we are opening the graduation manual. January 23rd.
I'm sorry, my Lord, I stand to be corrected, but
Page 20. You go under diploma in forensic medicine. Diploma in forensic. Is that okay? Come down here again. Come down. Diploma in forensic medicine. What page is that? Here. There. Take it up a little bit and enlarge it. Expand. Let it first go up. Doctor, are you able to see that this website? Are you able to see?
That's right, my Lord.
Do you recognize Mr. Male William Mutumba
That's right.
as a...
That's right.
Okay. So, other than Dr. Male, are you able to recognize his colleagues with whom he went with from Uganda? Let's begin from the first one.
Yes.
You recognize the first one.
Right.
Who is that?
Biaruhanga Moses.
Was he not part of his cohort?
That's right.
Okay. Let's go to that one, Sam Karundi. Do you recognize him?
Right.
Was he not part of the cohort?
He was.
Actually, Sam Karundi is, by the time you retired, he was your senior.
That's right.
He's a senior what?
Consultant.
Consultant. Then you go, which other Ugandan do you recognize, apart from those three?
That's it. Could it be enlarged a bit?
You can go by those three. At least those are publicly known. I also want to look at the graduation manual on page 20. Confirm what is in the manual is exactly what you see on the website.
Yes, that's right.
Please don't go the screen.
We confirm that Rosira is on. Have we confirmed that? Is Rosira on?
It's off,
They were not yet connected. I think he was waiting first to go through this thing.
then we go back. Okay. I think this is sufficient. Unless you want, now we can go back to the show. Hold it, hold it. Probably before we go back, because my Lord, of the internet problem. Now, doctor, before the IT person goes,
Mr. Morgan, are you going to repeat this evidence? Because the A1 is not on. Is she? She's not on.
okay, my Lord.
So,
If she has gone off, let's put her back.
I don't know at what stage she went for. You might have to repeat.
Just the way they change
can
the
ask,
network.
we can ask.
When they change the network, so that means you have to.
I shall repeat.
So let's connect.
My Lord, are they
Recording in progress.
Are they able to tell us from where they could have lost us?
I think from the time you change the network,
Fixed the network.
Okay.
they need to start from the beginning.
So we are repeating, Dr. Ndua, we are repeating because the Zoom was disrupted.
Okay.
And it is possible A1 didn't follow. We went to your university website and we were able to confirm that you exist in what you call the admission manual, which means the graduation manual.
That's right.
Use the mic.
Yeah, that's right.
And you are able to find your name.
That's right.
We have also gone to the year 2013 and we have been in position to find that Dr. Male William Mutumba graduated in that year.
That's right.
Graduated with which course? In which course?
The same course.
Which one?
Diploma in Forensic Medicine of the College of Forensic Pathologists of South Africa.
And in addition to Dr. Male William Mutumba, which other Ugandans with whom we went are you able to identify from the list of graduation?
Dr. Kalungi Sam and Dr. Biaruhanga.
Now, during your cross-examination previously, you told this court that if you were afforded the website, you are in position to check and show this court that Dr. Male failed. Are you still interested in demonstrating to this court how your colleague failed?
My Lord, I think what I said was very clear.
Just a moment. Mr. Maka,
Yes, my lord.
how much longer do we need him?
No, yeah, my
It's
lord,
being
the next 2 minutes. Actually, it could be them.
He's being called for the
The reason I'm asking this question is so that we see if doctor needs him and we discharge him. So doctor, without us wasting court's time, are you still interested in you using the website before he goes to show
No.
this court how your colleague failed?
Yeah.
Are you
I-
or you are not?
I just want to explain. I don't need the website for my explanation.
So you don't need him.
I don't need the website here. I don't need it.
Okay. My lord, you can close, then I can continue.
Are you allowing court to proceed on your internet or we are
No,
some shift?
you can switch back to your.
Yeah.
No, I.
Pardon? Mr. Morgan, you're not very generous.
Even if they say it's good for the government of Uganda.
so much.
Doctor, how long is this diploma in terms of duration?
This diploma is a 9-month diploma course.
9 months.
Yeah.
So since you graduated in 25, when did you join or start the course?
Recording in progress.
My lord, we started this course around October 2004.
October 2004. Just for your comfort, because of what you caused here, prosecution went to all the way up to Mulaki. And I have a letter of initial letters recommending these your colleagues to join this course. Do you know, since you say you are the course coordinator, do you know when they started their program? That is Dr. William Mare Mutumba and his colleagues that he has identified.
I don't have the month
You don't know
off
when
head.
they started?
No, off head.
Mm.
But of course, if I looked in my records,
Okay. But which year?
they started in 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
And you don't have an idea of the month?
No, I don't have
Do you
any.
have an idea whether it was in the January or December cohort?
I don't. Oh, I don't clearly remember.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair, doctor. Now, doctor, you are the course coordinator. Would you expect somebody who enrolled in 2012 to graduate in 2012?
Yeah, depending on when they did that, the exams.
This one you remember?
Yes,
This one you remember?
yes. If they did the December exams,
Yes.
then I would have expected them.
To graduate
Their
when?
result, no, their result to be out
I'm
in
talking
2012.
about,
Yes.
My lord, I'm talking about graduation. You have already told this
Yeah.
court, graduation means you have passed exams and admitted to the colleges.
That's
So when would you expect the person who joined in 2012 to graduate?
they would graduate in 2012, my lord.
2012.
Depends on when they sat for the exams. I am very sure, my lord, this group sat the exams in 2012.
Which month? Since you are very sure,
Yeah.
to use your words,
Yes.
when did they sit exams?
I don't remember.
But you are
They-
very sure, Dr. Zua.
He's sure about the year.
Yes.
You are sure
Yeah,
about
he's
the
sure
year?
about
Yes.
the year.
You are sure about the year.
That's right, my
Are
lord.
you also sure that they should have graduated in 2012?
That's right, my lord.
What makes you sure?
My lord,
Say that.
as we need to write what the witness
A person
says.
I will repeat myself, Mr.
A
Harry.
person who graduated in 2012 would
My lord, who enrolled?
a person who enrolled in 2012 would graduate in 2012 depending on when they sat for their exams. That's what I have on this. Then I am very sure that this group sat their exams in 2012. But I am not, then that is where I am.
But you are not sure of the month.
That's right, my lord.
So, this university has two schedules.
That's right, my
Can
lord.
you tell court the schedules for exams? For which month and which month?
To the best of my knowledge, we had exams. There used to be April, May exams and November, December exams.
So if somebody sat the November, December exam, when would they graduate?
That month The graduation is usually, my lord, the graduation is usually immediately after you have passed. But the enrollment takes time into the colleges. I think these two are what council is confusing.
So now, how do you get onto the website and into that journal? On enrollment or upon graduation?
Yeah. Here is upon enrollment in the journal and on the website.
It's upon enrollment.
That's right.
So, if somebody enrolled in January, from your understanding, when did that person pass exams? If somebody enrolled my lord January 2013, when would that person have passed exams?
That person would have passed the November, December exams
Of which year?
of 2012.
When you fail the November, December exams, is there even the remotest possibility that you will be enrolled in January the subsequent year?
I don't know, but I don't think.
But you are the course coordinator. We
Right.
are going by your CV, sir. You even said you taught these people.
That's right, my
You
lord.
can't, my lord, you can't have a selective memory when it comes to blackmail, and then when it comes to
Mr.
My
Morgan,
lord,
I don't
objection,
think that
objection, my lord.
okay, I
Yeah,
withdraw
yeah,
I withdraw it. I withdraw it.
So
I
the
withdraw it.
blackmail
Yes, let's
is
save
uncalled
time.
for.
I withdraw it.
So if someone fails a November,
And I
December
apologize to
exam, if someone fails a November,
I'm not the one
December,
who told him to lie.
Mr. Morgan, let us
He's the
let's
one-
speak at here.
He's
Please,
the one
let's not
provoking.
point fingers at each
Yeah,
other. Let Mr. Morgan.
Mask of blood.
So if someone fails the November, people are like they had wasps for breakfast. Let us calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him know.
Let us
That's
calm
why not
down and
me, whatever I'm asking came from his witness. Those are not my words.
if someone fails the November, December 2012 exams, you think it is unlikely?
Yeah. It's unlikely for that person to be enrolled a month or two later. My lord, point of clarification. I am not a member of the board there. So I don't
you said
know.
you know who failed in that college and who passes, Mr.
That's
Okonkwo.
right.
Do you
My
want
group.
to withdraw your position that you know you were acquainted with, you were in the capacity of knowing who passes and who fails in that college?
My lord, I spoke the truth and I stand by it. And what I said was this, that after this group went and sat the exams, results were on the website. Actually, 2 of the 5 failed that first exam. So whatever you do after you fail, maybe to have a retake or what, I do not know.
So,
Just plain
so
as
Dr.
that.
Nzugua, when you impeached the credit of Dr. Malay as a person who is not a forensic pathologist, were you indicating a statement of fact or guesswork? It is in your report.
My lord, I said to the best of my knowledge, I didn't know he was a forensic pathologist, that he went and sat these exams again or whatever to be on the website.
So
I
when
didn't
you
know.
said this man failed exams, were you speaking from a point of knowledge or blackmail?
Yes, from a point of knowledge.
What was
Because
the basis for your knowledge?
immediately after the exam, successful candidates are published for that exam. And that time, only 3 candidates out of the 5 appeared. At that time,
you wanted this court to give you an opportunity, and you requested for it, to demonstrate to it on the website to show that Dr. Male failed. Can you do it now?
I cannot go back to 2012.
We have gone there
You know,
ourselves.
2012 to look at the results of the successful candidates for that particular exam.
Why
There
can't
were-
you go back? Does the website exist, Dr. Ngoa?
It does.
So why, what is your incapacity? Internet, phone,
No, no,
computer?
no.
What
That-
is your incapacity?
That's not the point, my lord. The point is that that particular information, I don't know if it is present right now.
You don't know.
If it is present, because I've not looked for it again since that time.
But you were in this court, doctor, and you even had a break. And you were making very strong statements against your professional colleagues.
My Lord, I think the witness has answered that question. Except if my colleague is enlisting another answer and another answer.
Dr. Nvua, I want to offer you what, in my opinion, is the last opportunity to exercise your professional courtesy to your colleague. Now that you have established these unequivocal facts, do you regret your remarks against your professional colleague at this point in time?
My lord,
Do you regret?
no, all I can say is that I did not even know that he was a forensic pathologist until I saw it on this website here.
The question is, as a professional, now from where you stand, do you regret your remarks against Dr. Male William Mutumba?
I
As to
am
his incompetence?
sorry, not the incompetence.
No, as to his not being
Not
a
the
qualified practitioner, pathology practitioner.
Now that I know,
Mhm.
all I can say is that I am sorry I said that particular statement because I did not know.
Okay. Dr. Nvua, during your service in government, did it come to your knowledge how seniority in government service is determined?
Yes.
How is it determined?
One, by age,
Age.
seniority.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, what do you mean by age?
Somebody who is older than you, okay, who has joined the service.
Yeah, now there is a difference. We want you to be clear. Are
Okay.
you talking about age in terms of joining service or age in terms of when you were born?
Yeah. Age in terms of when you join the service.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Age in terms of when you joined the service, and what else?
The time you got your qualifications
Yes.
and other qualifications,
Yes.
that's also an important thing I know.
Okay. Fair enough. Doctor, we saw here that Dr. Male Mutumba joined in 1984.
He became a doctor.
He became a doctor.
Yeah.
He became a doctor in 1984.
Yeah.
By that time, you had not, I believe, even joined medical school. You having joined in 1990,
I was in senior 5, my
you
lord.
were still a student
Yes.
of HSC.
Yes.
Between the two of you, going by the yardstick of length of service, which you call age, who is more senior?
My lord,
The answer should be clear and
no,
precise.
no, it's not that clear. Because I became a pathologist
Dr. Nkua,
before
I will
Mali.
traverse all the way. For
Yeah.
now,
Okay.
I am asking
Listen to the
using the yardstick of age.
Let the
He has
witness
asked
answer.
about age.
Age.
Let us first use
Age.
the
Yeah.
There can be 100
age.
factors. Based on that, who is more senior than the other?
My lord, maybe a little clarification. Senior in what?
In medical practice.
General medical practice?
Please don't ask me questions.
No, I need clarification.
So
I'm just,
based on age,
yeah,
how is Dr. Mali senior to you?
yeah. In terms of age, I mean, yeah, joining service. I don't know when he joined the medical public service. I do not know when he joined the public service. But as on qualifications as a doctor, he is senior to me in as far as he qualified earlier than me as a medical doctor.
Both of you retired as consultants, correct?
That's right.
Same rank.
Well, I suppose.
You don't know, are there categories of consultants?
My lord, I did interview him. I didn't even know he's a consultant. He retired as a consultant.
So meaning that you don't even know the particulars in terms of your working relationship with Dr. Mali. By the time you retired, you didn't know his rank in service.
I cannot confirm that.
This is not the first report that you critique Dr. Mali's work, is it?
This is not the first, my lord.
So even when you are critiquing him before, you did not know his rank.
My lord, I said I don't remember.
Interpretation, my lord.
At the request of Uganda Police, done in the city mortuary, and those are free. You don't charge any money for them. My lord, there are also postmortems done at the request of relatives of the deceased when you are consulted in your private capacity and that the fee ranges.
Are those the only two categories?
To the best of my knowledge. Oh, maybe,
So-
my lord, a third one, exhumations,
No. you're on
inquests,
post- you're
yeah.
on postmortem.
You know, sometimes inquests involve postmortems. Inquests involve postmortems.
So the third category is
Inquests.
weddings and inquest.
Yes, and that when it involves exhumation and so on.
So this you would also charge depending on whether it is police or relatives.
Which one?
The last three category, the last third category.
Inquests are at the request of a court of law, not relatives. And the courts facilitate us accordingly.
So go back to my question. In the category which you say is private requests, how much would you ordinarily charge?
Me as a person,
You as Dr. Nzufo,
yes, I'll probably charge, I usually charge
What?
500,000.
normally 500,000.
That's right, my lord.
Who sets that fee?
That is a fee I set as a pathologist myself.
Where would that money go?
It's my money. It's the work I've done, I've been consulted. It will come to me, my lord.
Under what arrangement would you charge private money where you are in government service?
My lord, when it is a private consultation, it's not government work.
And you would still charge that money even when you are using public facilities. Correct?
That's right, I don't have a mortuary at home, my lord.
Would you declare that money to your supervisors?
I would have no grounds to dictate to my supervisors.
Would you receipt for such money received in those circumstances?
Yes, sometimes I would receipt it if the relatives ask for a receipt.
And you would receipt it on official government paper, correct? Even when it is going in your private pocket.
I don't understand that.
Would you receipt it on your private paper or on official government paper?
On my private paper, my lord.
What do you mean by your private paper?
My lord, I have receipts for services rendered.
And those receipts would be in the names of Dr. Nzufo and no official capacity, right?
That's right, my lord.
I have a number of receipts here. I shall invite you to look at them. Let's begin with this.
Can you first see?
Please give the lawyers. Take a photo. That's the first summary.
Yeah.
Such receipts were issued by you.
That's right, my lord.
You issued that receipt when?
On 18th August 2015,
To whom?
to a one Ruhezi Patrick, whose telephone number I even quoted here.
To where's Patrick? For what purpose?
I was required to do a post-mortem on a body that had been brought all the way from Fort Portal, specifically to me.
You did this post-mortem in a public facility at Mulago, right?
That's right, my lord.
Which facility at Mulago?
I did it in the city mortuary.
How much did you charge?
My lord, for this particular case, I charged 1,800,000.
The receipt you used, was it a private or public receipt?
This was a
At the
public.
same time.
Yes, this was a public receipt.
Public receipt for what institution?
Makerere University College of Health Sciences.
Did you declare this money to the government?
No, I did it.
You ate it as an individual.
I did it each as an individual.
For lack of a better word, you took it as personal money. It was
I used it. I used it for processing the tissues for this case.
Dr. Ngua, since that is your receipt, I'm going to request the court to have it on record.
That is okay.
Then I ask you the closing question.
That's fine, my lord.
My Lord, we pray to have it in as an exit.
And Councillor, well, that's a copy, my lord.
My Lord, the corrupt practices in government service.
That's not right, my lord. That's not right. Mulago doctors offer private services. There's a whole private wing of the hospital.
Okay, let's go to right now.
Yes.
Doctor, this court is interested in knowing whether you have ever acted as an accountant in the private wing of Mulago Hospital.
No.
And legal.
Right. It was very ethical. My lord, I was up.
case? In the case of Muwezi?
My Lord, in this, by him collecting the private money using government receipts. Proceed, doctor.
Yes, my lord. I was approached as an individual.
My question,
Yes.
My question is clear, so that my question is, by you collecting money for your personal benefit using public facilities and resources, do you think it was ethical, professional, and legal?
Absolutely ethical, absolutely professional, okay, and absolutely right, my lord.
You have already told this court you had no legal basis, so I will leave it at that. Doctor? Have you heard of something called rigor mortis?
That's right, my lord.
What is it?
My lord,
Is it the physiological process where a body's muscles progressively stiffen and lock in place after death?
That's right.
So it's the physiological.
Process where the body's muscles progressively stiffen and lock in place after death. I'm correct.
Yeah, my lord, I want to make it simple.
Am I correct?
I
Don't
want
worry. Leave me with my complicated line. Just tell court whether that is correct or not.
The muscles lock in place. That's what I wanted to correct. To a simple person, stiffening of the body after death.
No, I'm not simple. This court is not simple.
No,
So
okay.
just confirm whether my definition is correct or not. We shall ask
Yeah,
things for simple.
that's okay. Yeah. I will concur with him
Okay.
on that. Yes.
Okay. Now, professionally, this process is determined by manually testing the flexibility of the body's joints. Am I correct?
That's right. That's right.
And through this manual manipulation, a pathologist gently attempts to flex and extend the various joints of the body as part of the process of determining rigor mortis.
That's right, my lord.
In other words, medically speaking, you can't watch from a distance and determine presence of rigor mortis. Can you?
No, my lord.
You have to physically touch the body, right? To establish rigor mortis. Correct?
That's not always true, my lord. That's not always true.
Is there any medical way of conclusively establishing rigor mortis without physically examining the body?
My lord, you can see rigor mortis even from a distance.
You can use your eyes
That's right.
by looking at what?
Looking at the body.
Other than the body, can you establish rigor mortis by, for example, watching photographs?
Yes, my lord, you can.
How do you establish whether the muscles are flexible or locked in through photographic examination?
My lord, that depends on the circumstances of the death and the photographs you are given.
I shall ask you to answer my question, please.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
My question is how? Very deliberately. So.
Oh, yeah. I can.
Tell this court how you look at photos and establish that that body in the photograph was stiff and there was rigor mortis.
Yeah, my lord. The body stiffens after death. If somebody is alleged to have hanged himself, and then the body is cut down. And there are several pictures of that body. For instance, when the arms are stiff like this, when you know that if somebody hung himself, the hand should be down, facing, pulled down by gravity. When you see the hands as in a picture or multiple pictures stiff like this, then you say these hands are in rigor mortis. If the hip is flexed in an abnormal position, you say that knee, that hip was in rigor mortis. So yes, from photographic interpretation, you can say that.
Dr. Nsua, do I understand you to mean that when you find a body in the posture with hands like this, using exactly the posture, that body is supposed to have been hung?
No, my lord, I'm just giving you an example.
That's not what he said.
I'm just giving you an example where you can tell rigor mortis. If, for instance, you are told this man hanged himself, my lord, I can give another example.
No, please. I just thought a simple clarification.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
digress.
No, okay. I'm not digressing, but just answering your question.
The two examples on record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, doctor, is there any cause of death that can occur and rigor mortis never happens?
Let me think. Hardly, because rigor mortis is a natural process after death. So if are there any circumstances where it never happens, I do not know.
You don't know of any where it does not happen?
I don't know.
So I would be correct to say rigor mortis will always occur regardless of the cause of death.
As I said, I don't know
You are
if there are any exceptions.
You are the expert before court.
He has stated that he doesn't know
Yeah.
any circumstances where there are
My
exceptions
lord.
to rigor mortis.
An expert witness is not God. He doesn't know everything.
I am happy you acknowledge that. I am very happy, doctor, you acknowledge that fact. By any chance, have you ever practiced as a scene of crime officer?
No, my lord.
By any chance, would you be a forensic photographer?
No, my lord.
By any chance, are you a forensic imaging practitioner?
No, my lord.
Your role as a doctor or pathologist does not involve taking photographs, does it?
My lord, sometimes I take photographs when I do my postmortems. Sometimes I take photographs when I read my slides.
in photograph taking?
No, I'm not, my lord.
So your skills in dealing with photographs are not expert skills. They are as ordinary as any other person with a camera.
That's right, my lord.
You looked at the pictures of Henry Katanga, did you?
They right, my lord. You disclosed them, my lord. You disclosed them.
You don't have that fact. You can only speak to the fact that they were produced to you.
Okay, yeah. They were.
From looking at those photos, would you, from a professional point of view, tell whether they were in a state of rigor mortis or not?
Oh, that particular one, those particular photos, no, you could not tell.
The reason you could not tell is because you could not establish rigor mortis. You needed to examine the actual body for you to form a professional opinion on that matter, correct?
I think that's not right, my lord.
What is not right again?
My lord, relevant photos to establish rigor mortis or absence of it were not provided to me.
Now I'm specifically looking at, asking about those available to you. They were not sufficient because for you to establish whether or not Henry Katanga was in a state of rigor mortis. At that time those photos were taken, for example, you needed to have examined the physical body.
Oh, that's right.
Do you acknowledge that the person who examines the body is professionally well placed to make certain conclusions,
Yeah,
as opposed to one who reviews literature and photographs?
that's right, my lord.
My lord, I couldn't agree.
Okebera kwa bafu kusasuzibwa ssente okusigikira ku bulingo kuba kusabirwemu kakusanga kuba kusabirwe ekitongole kya poliisi kandi kukoleirwe mu buli ahuro erya gavumenti aho kibasasuza baitu kakusanga kuba okusaba kukozerwe abengana z'omugenzi aho omuntu aba nasobola kusasuzibwa ensimbi ezataali akumukoraho aba ateekerize kandi omulingo ogundi ogubakebera kuba okwekaguza okufa okuba nikwetaagisa okuziikura omutumbi. Hari kino kiba kisabirwe olutalo lw'amateeka kandi baba balina okuheereza lundi okukoonyera.
Both, my lord.
What constitutes factual observations?
My lord, an example is an abrasion on the skin. When you see an abrasion on the skin,
So I would be correct to say
I don't believe the room is finished answering. We are still recording and then we can.
I'll be correct to say that all that can be physically observed constitute facts.
that's right, my lord.
Would I be correct to say that opinions are as to the interpretation of the factual observations?
That's right, my lord.
Can facts be reviewed by any person in the absence of the subject of observation?
Yes, my lord.
Tell court how you can be in position to do that. That you are observing this microphone and you make facts. The microphone is taken away, but another person can still observe the facts about the microphone.
My lord, if this microphone was photographed and then given to another person, the photo given, and asked, what is this in the photograph? This person would have all the reason to say, that is a microphone.
Good.
That's a fact.
Doctor, what would the photograph constitute in medical terms? Would it constitute primary or auxiliary evidence?
My lord,
What would you regard as the principal evidence between the photo and the microphone?
I don't get that question, my lord.
In medical terms, do you have a distinction between, say, the photograph and the item photographed in as far as weight attached to it is concerned?
No, my lord, we don't, there's no weight attached to the photograph or the item.
So you consider the item and the photograph on the same level?
That's right, my lord.
Do photographs have any known limitations to, in terms of
Yes, of course.
accuracy?
Yes, of course, they have no limitations.
They have known limitations.
That's right.
Dr. Tell court the limitations of photographs as they are known to you.
Some photos are blurred. You cannot see them correctly. You
Yes.
cannot see the things clearly.
What else?
That's a limitation. Resolution. You may not resolve some of those photographs.
What's resolution?
Opening it up to see it more clearly.
No. Photographs which are printed. Let's go by printed photographs. So that we limit on the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
resolution does not apply to a hard copy of the photograph.
That's right.
No, resolution is when you try to open it, you will not open it, I think. No, let's go by those that are printed.
Zooming.
Resolution, zoom.
Zooming, eh? Zooming,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah, zooming.
Okay.
Yeah. My lord, also hard photographs, the hard copies. You cannot make a PowerPoint presentation using the hard
Observation.
copies. Yeah.
Doctor, mine is limited to
Okay.
limitations in terms of
Hard copies.
interpretation.
Oh, okay. That's now another thing. If you said interpretation, yes.
Interpretation.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything else?
I think it would depend on the particular circumstance. It would depend on the
Do
particular.
photographs have shadows? Is there a possibility that photographs can have shadows?
That's right. They may have shadows. Yes.
Where there are shadows, will you, as the person interpreting, form a proper opinion?
My lord, depends on what is being photographed. That will depend on what is being photographed.
Any item in whose photograph there is a possibility of a shadow.
Yeah, but my lord, if my interest is to see his face, and then there's a shadow
My face
somewhere.
has a shadow, and my
No.
face has a shadow. Will you form a clear interpretation of my face?
If it's a shadow of something else on it,
Shadows can be from anything.
that's right.
It can even be from my face itself,
Yes.
but the angle from which you are taking has a shadow reflection.
Yes.
Will that still, won't that impact or affect your capabilities for observation
Yeah.
and interpretation?
My lord, that's what I am saying there. It depends on my area of interest. What do I want in that photograph?
Doctor, I'm using your example for clarity. You use my face,
Precisely, yes.
and I've said my face has a shadow. Won't that affect your capacity for accurate interpretation?
Yes, if I am, yes.
Okay.
If you are,
Yeah.
so you are saying yes
If that shadow has obstructed what I'm looking for.
Is suited to make the best observation.
My lord, that depends on the observations and opinions of the two, but more importantly, the reasons given thereof of the opinions.
So what are we writing? The question is that if two experts made observations of the same subject, one saw the subject and the other saw the photograph,
Yes,
the more accurate one is,
yes.
the more accurate would depend on
The observations made, the opinions expressed, but more importantly, the basis, the medical and scientific.
So if two experts made observations of the same subject, one saw the subject and the other saw the photograph, the more accurate observations will depend on the observations made, the opinions, and more importantly, the scientific basis of making
No,
just the
I can
testimonials.
only ask again, my lord. I can't clarify. I can only put the question again.
Ask the question.
Dr. Nzua,
Yes,
would you believe an expert Doctor, do you have any law or professional parameters providing for review of professional reports in Uganda?
Yeah.
Do we have or we don't have?
I am very sure we have.
Which ones are those?
You asked about laws and
Professional parameters. My lord, regulations providing for professional parameters for review of professional reports. Do you know any?
Yeah, my lord, yes, I know there are rules which guide judicial review.
Now, don't talk about judicial review. There, we in this court knows it already, and we are not requiring for it. You will answer specifically to review of professional opinions.
Yes,
Which ones are those?
my lord, I may not quote an exact law.
So, do you know any now?
Yeah, my lord, I'll
Do
give
you
an
or you
example.
don't?
I'll give an example.
Please, do you know of any now?
if he says he will give an example.
Yeah,
My lord, I will ask
that
for
means
examples.
that he knows,
I
isn't it?
will ask for examples, my lord. He either knows or he doesn't. Do you know of any?
yes, my lord.
Which one? Name it.
For instance, the medical and dental practitioners, the guidelines allow for professional review, allow for a second opinion. We call it a second opinion, but that's a professional review.
Doctor, are there any rules or professional guidelines that provide for peer review of professional reports?
My lord, that's a universal practice. It's a universal practice.
So are there rules or are there rules and professional guidelines that allow for peer review or?
I am not aware of any rules, but I'm aware of the practice.
The reason I ask for rules, Doctor, so you know, is so this court can know whether to believe or to disbelieve a professional report on grounds that it was not peer reviewed. So is there anything in law that can invalidate an opinion of a profession on account of not having been peer reviewed? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Doctor, in your field, is there a difference between peer review and personal criticism? Are the two one and the same, or they are distinct?
They are different, my lord.
Please tell this court, Doctor, is any of the 3 reports you produced in this court peer reviewed?
No, they are not peer reviewed.
Would you want this court to rely on them, even when they are not peer reviewed?
That's right, my lord.
Did did I understand you to say that a report authored by two professionals should not be believed by this court because those professionals did not subject it to peer review? Did I get you to mean that?
No, my lord, that's not what I meant.
So this court can still properly believe the report, peer reviewed or not?
That's right.
Right?
Yes.
Mukora ye wa daktari. Mukora ye wa daktari. Ebisisani bitwalibwa nka ekintu kyennyini ekiba nikyetegerezebwa. Ebisisani bibaho ebintu ebimu ebikubikugira katugambe ekisani okiba kitakuzoka kurungi tasobola kurungi kyennyini ekikiri kandi olundi n'oba n'ogezaho kukinyeesa nabwo bisobola kutakuha amazima. Ebisisani bisobola kubaho nk'ekituuro okusigikira mulingo kiba kiteirwe olundi mulingo hali kiba kiteerirwe. Gamba kakusanga bweba buli busobo omuntu haliho ekikusebekereza aho obutakusobola kutunga kurungi amazima g'ekyokuseera kandi mu nkola y'abadaktari okusobola okwetegereza.
Testify in a court of law.
That's right, my lord.
You as a doctor, if any detail is not jotted down in your report, which platform do you have to clarify that which you may not have written?
In the court of law when I testify, my lord.
So you acknowledge that it is not humanly or practically possible to write everything in a post-mortem report.
That's right, my lord.
And that whatever you omit, you can be asked for clarifications in court.
That's right, my lord.
And you also acknowledge that as a professional, it is your findings should not be impeached simply because you never mentioned all the expected information in your report.
My lord,
Would it be correct to
that question,
discredit your professional finding by mere omission or non-inclusion of a specific piece of information in a report? Would that be right?
it depends on the information you have omitted.
Postmortems are authored on standard forms.
That's right.
And you as an expert, you are simply required to fill in the areas provided for.
That's a misconception, my lord.
Is that the requirement?
No, that's not the requirement.
Dr. Nzukua, if you, from where you stand as a professional, if you feel every blank provision in a standard form, can you be blamed for omitting to include the extra information that is not specifically required in the form?
Yes, you may be, you may be blamed.
You can be blamed for not feeling or for not being capable of explaining what is not written. What can you be blamed for?
You may be
Your colleagues for not indicating information on the favoring effect.
That's right, my lord.
There are two, let me just sum out two reports that you have previously offered yourself. Both.
Yeah, my lord, I acknowledge. These are my reports.
The first one, you authored it when?
My lord, one of the reports I authored in 2007.
Can you specify the date because it exists?
Yeah, on 14th of November 2007. And another one.
What was the cause of death in that particular one of 14th November?
My lord, the cause of death was what I call a cardiogenic shock from a gun 2009.
And by Dr. Nzukua, by the time you authored that report, 2009, you are already a forensic pathologist.
That's right, my lord.
Did you indicate the beveling effect in that report? Did you or you did not? Please don't get excited.
No.
These are simple questions, provide simple answers.
I did not.
You did not.
That's right.
In fact, in none of those reports did you include the details on blackening, on tooth, yes, tooth, and all the other things that you found missing in your colleagues' reports? Can you confirm that?
That's right, my lord.
Dr. Nzukua, for purposes of comparing whether your criticism is well placed or not, I want to place these two reports on record.
That's right, my lord. I have no objections.
As prosecution exhibits, my lord. Beginning, my lord, with the one dated 14th November 2002, and the second one, 31st July 2000.
14th November what?
202. Two- 207, my lord. I beg your pardon. 207, my lord. I beg your pardon. 2007. And then the one on 31st July 209.
If there's no objection. The first report of November 2007 is marked. X31 131 and the one of 31st July 2009 is marked. That 132.
Doctors who are regardless of the place of entry wound, whether it entered the chest or the leg or the arm or the stomach or the head, they would be sued according to your report. By your report, I mean the one that you authored, which we tendered. They would always be sued, right?
I want to say
Is
that.
my question clear, or I can repeat?
You repeat it.
Okay. Regardless of the part of the body hit, they would always be sued.
That's not right, my lord.
So suit only exists in specific places, right? According to you.
My lord, suit only exists if it is a near contact wound.
The characteristics that you listed in this court for entry and exit will always exist regardless of the place of the body, of the part of the body that forms entry and exit.
That's right, my lord.
Interpretation of it.
Their report is apparently more detailed.
I know that at this point we want to begin on a new area that we think should not be interrupted by the lunch break. So we will request that if we do an early lunch now, it will enable us to go through that without interruption in the afternoon.
So you're starting on a new area in the
Yes,
afternoon. We adjourned to 2 p.m. A person or computer system or other similar device and includes a display, a printout, or other output of that data. The prosecution in rejoinder stated that the printouts of the WhatsApp messages fall within the meaning of a document under Section 2 of the Evidence Act and prayed that the printout be tendered in court as secondary evidence within the meaning of Section 62 of the Evidence Act. The issue to determine here is whether the printout of the WhatsApp messages form part of electronic records as per Section 3 of the Electronic Transactions Act 99 or fall within the meaning of documentary evidence, and then whether they can be taken. A document is defined under Section 2 of the Evidence Act to mean any matter expressed or described upon any substance by means of letters, figures, or marks, or by more than one of those means intended to be used or which may be used for the purpose of recording that matter, while documentary evidence means all documents produced for the inspection of court. The prosecution produced a printout of the WhatsApp message, and so to anchor it under the Evidence Act as documentary evidence and have it tendered as secondary evidence. The Evidence Act provides that secondary evidence means and includes copies made from the original by mechanical processes which in themselves ensure the accuracy.
You published them on your social media group, Pathologist Uganda. You had no authority of the next of kin of the deceased.
No, my lord.
And without that authority, and in line of your earlier information, that you bear the burden of confidentiality. Doctor, at this point, do you realize that you breached that duty of confidentiality?
My lord, I did not breach that duty of confidentiality.
We also took you through the meaning of the sub judice rule, which prohibits you and the entire world from discussing a matter still pending before court on any forum. Do you realize that you breached your fiduciary duty to this court when you shared the evidence that is still pending before this court to the entire world on social media?
That's not right, my lord.
Again, doctor, I will leave it at that. I'll leave it to court. Now, last week, we took you through the characteristics of entry and exit, and we saw what entry wound was. Regarding the exit wound, you told this court of the characteristic of everted edges. I want to take you to your PowerPoint presentation. If the, I request the court to Vivian has been coached properly. Caesar, yes. Could be interpreting maybe. Benefit. One of the things which led you to conclude that entry wound was on the No, before I come to that, we showed you picture A, which you say had inverted edges. I want you to confirm that what you see in B is everted edges.
No, my lord. These are not everted edges.
Are they inverted?
There are no edges here to stop of, my lord.
Doctor, the injuries are either inverted or everted. Are you telling this court that on the left we have inverted edges that you confirmed, and the one on the right is neither inverted nor everted? Is that your position?
That's right, my lord. What we have on the right
Your answer is
are
good.
lacerations, my lord. Lacerations of the right ear.
In simple terms, you're telling this court that whereas it is clear on the left that the left had inverted edges, you were not in position to establish.
That's not right, my lord.
What is not right? Because I've not even completed the question.
Completed.
What is not right? I can see you are.
First, I was not given an opportunity to explain that wound on the left.
We didn't require any explanation, doctor. Your duty was to tell this court whether it was inverted or everted. As simple as that. And your evidence is that this one is not everted, but you're calling it lacerations.
That's right. These are lacerations of the
Let's
ear.
move. Do everted edges, are everted edges not lacerated?
No, no, my lord. Those two are different.
From your presentation, the second factor you considered was the blackening of the right ear,
That's right, my lord.
due to what you called soot.
That's right, my lord.
Doctor, where is the blackening in that picture that you saw and concluded?
Can that ear be enlarged, my lord?
Sorry?
Can it be enlarged as it was?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, more. Can you move it up? Here. Yes, we can leave it there. This pinna, where these two lacerations,
Sorry, doctor?
yes, the blackening is right here in the pinna.
In the
Okay.
Which one? Can the cancer, is it possible, my lord, the cancer to be brought to the doctor?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me have.
Let the cancer be extended to you. My Lord, we could even request that he temporarily comes out here to access the computer mount. You can put it on the box if you like, or there, or use the Bible. Yes, hold it there.
My Lord, this area here, where the cursor is,
Yes.
to me, this area, this is blacker than there are some of these areas here. So this, the one I've shown here, this one here, this is the blackening I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yes,
Where the cursor is, eh?
exactly.
That is the blackening.
That's right, my Lord.
Okay.
And these are the lacerations.
Don't worry, we are now on blackening, doctor.
Okay.
So, doctor, how many photos did you consider to arrive at the conclusion that what you see inside the ear is blackening associated to gunshot residue?
This particular one, my Lord.
You only considered one photo.
This particular one, yes.
Did you have more than one photo of this body at that angle? You did.
I think yeah, there were maybe two,
There were two.
but this was the most prominent, my Lord.
Does that mean that the other photo that you had was not as prominent? Same photo, the other photo you had of the same site was not as prominent as photo B when it comes to reflecting blackening.
My Lord, we could have all the photos and the court could see for itself.
Now, the court will certainly, but you will now answer for yourself, doctor. You said you had at least two photos. This one was the most prominent. How about the other photo?
Now, I don't remember about the other photograph, but what I wrote, when I wrote my report, this was the one I considered.
Doctor, if it is not blackening due to gunshot residue, what could it be in your perspective as a pathologist?
Objection, my lord. We are inviting the witness to speculate. He has told you it's blackening and that's it. It could be milk, it could be whatever, but that's speculation. He has told you it's blackening due to soot.
My lord, my question is clear. This is a pathologist, an expert of not just fact but opinion. So I'm seeking for his opinion as an expert. If that is not blackening due to gunshot residue, what could it?
What else could cause that to happen?
Yeah, my Lord, in the view that this was a case of a gunshot wound, there's nothing else other than soot that would account for that.
When you dealt with that photo, was it clear in your mind that that body could have bled?
Of course,
Does
with those
blood,
lacerations,
does blood clot?
yes, blood clots.
When blood clots on a body, what color does it turn?
It turns black.
Did you consider the fact that that could have been clotted blood in the ear?
Certainly not. Because when blood clots, it forms a mass. Clotted blood forms a mass. And it's not as uniform as that, my lord.
I shall request court to give you back the photos you dealt with. Let's begin with those that you dealt with. Show us, you've seen picture B. Show us the other photo which you say was not as prominent. Defense exhibits. The photograph. Give them. So, you said you considered 2 photos. First of all, why 2? And yet there are more than 2 photos of the right ear. Why did you only 0 and 2?
My lord, those were the ones of interest to me.
So you disregarded the other photos showing the right ear,
That's not right, my lord.
notwithstanding the fact that they were in your possession.
That's not right.
Okay. Show court the second
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah, my lord,
You consider.
this second photo where they put the ruler, the blackening is even very clear here. The blood clots are very clear here. Court can see this.
Doctor, can you just repeat that?
Yes.
Just repeat it.
Yeah. This photo of the second, where they put the ruler, very clearly the blackening is shown here. And the blood clots are here. They are so different, so distinct, my lord.
Okay, bring it.
Yeah.
Maybe I first pass it this side. You need it before I pass it to court. Would pass it over. Yeah, my lord, just to follow through what the witness is saying. So you say in that photo, my lord, it is DE 23-2.
picture.
That is the second picture
On the
here.
screen.
I could have it. Hmm? That is supposed to be my next question. Eh? Doctor, you talked about blackening. We have seen blood clot. If it is not any of those two, from your professional view, is there any other factor that could have caused the dark reflection in the ear?
I don't know. I
Don't
know
know.
of not any other, my lord.
This morning we traversed what we call a shadow or reflection. Since you take photos ordinarily in your work, does it occur that a shadow or reflection can cause the darkening of part of a picture?
Yes, my lord.
It can.
A shadow can darken.
Doctor, how did you rule out a shadow by your naked eyes and to come to a conclusion that this is not clotting, this is not a shadow, but it is gunshot residue, blackening?
My lord, we are all very well aware of shadows.
We are not. Now you are the witness.
Yeah, that to me is not a shadow at all.
I want to take you to photograph. I'm not sure, my lord. I could actually first reflect the 23-2. I'm not sure if it is there. Mr. Kaviga wanted to see it on the screen. 23-2. Yeah, did you put this photo, the second photo on a ruler in your PowerPoint? Is it there? Is there?
Yes, I think it's there.
Okay. My lord, we are going to move from photo B. Let's project this photo with a ruler first before we go to another photo. Specifically the one with the ruler. Do you refer to that one? Doctor,
Yes?
may we request that it is enlarged? Doctor, I'm handing you over picture B. Is the blackening what you call blackening? The dark section in picture B and the dark section in picture A, which one is greater? Which one is darker? My lord, picture with a ruler. So, photo B and picture with a ruler. Which one is darker in the ear?
My lord, the lightings of these two pictures are different. The lightings here,
What did you ask between photo B and the photo with a ruler?
Which one is darker in the ear? And his answer is that the lightings are different. So, which one is darker?
so you cannot say which one is darker, which one is not darker.
You are not in a position to tell which one is darker than the other.
That's right.
Now I'm going to take you to picture 23, exhibit, defense exhibit 2312. If I may have it. This one. We go up to where we see this one. Defense exhibit 2312. Doctor, this particular picture is not in your report. Can you just confirm it? That whereas you had it, this particular picture, baptized Defense Exhibit 12, is not in your report. You never used it. We are just scrolling for the court to confirm that this picture, you deliberately never used it. Did you use it in your power presentation?
My lord,
Did you use it or not?
I need to look at my phone whether it was given to me or not.
This, my lord, came from him.
Yeah.
My lord, these pictures are for the defense.
Yeah.
They are not from us.
Okay.
They are from you, sir.
They are not from me, my lord.
They are from your clients.
Oh, okay. You say like that.
Look at it also for avoidance of doubt.
It is what on the slide?
No, my lord is not there. I just want him to confirm that that picture, defense exhibit 2312, whereas he had it, he never
That's not
used
right,
it.
my lord. I never had this picture. I have my photo here, the photos that were sent to me, and this was not amongst them, my lord.
So DE23 was never given to
Given.
by your client.
That's right.
Okay.
In the soft copy,
2312.
the soft copy, I was never given this in the soft copy.
So were you given in a hard copy?
I don't remember.
Can I see?
Now, doctor, you remember that this exhibit, this evidence came from you when your clients were leading you in this court, and it is through you that it was tendered on record. Do you remember that?
Those photographs
Yes?
that they were tendered through me?
The court can remind you.
Okay, maybe
You forgot it.
yeah, I've forgotten that I was led through this. Yeah. And maybe I didn't go through them one by one.
Just for your memory, these are the bundle of photographs that you told this court that they were part of the documents that you reviewed. And through Mr. Karuhanga, you tendered them to this court.
As
Are
I
you
said-
denying?
No, no, I'm not denying.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I don't remember.
So you don't remember that DX12 was,
This-
2312
Yes.
was tendered through you?
Precisely, that's my what I would like to say.
And you don't also remember whether it was given to you for analysis or not.
That's what I insisted.
Now, if this photo, let's ask the other way around, and I'm now applying common sense,
Okay?
which you largely applied in your report.
That's right.
If that photo had been given to you, would you still hold the same opinion that what you see as the shadow, that darkening in the ear, was soot?
My Lord, from the angle this photo was taken, you are not in position to see the suit as in other photographs.
So the question was if it had been given to you,
Yeah.
and your response is that from that photo,
Yeah. From the position this photo was taken,
There is not blackening in the ear.
there's actually blood clots. Clear red blood clots.
not blackening.
Not blackening,
Not
yes.
the shadow you are talking about. Good.
I didn't talk about a shadow, my Lord.
let's, I am at a loss. So
Okay.
for what to record.
Eh,
If from DX12 has no, what does DX have?
It has
Clear
a lot of
blood clot.
blood clots. I don't see blackening in it.
Okay.
Has blood clots.
Melody says clear blood clot. Is that your language?
That's right, my Lord.
Yes.
Red blood clots. Say clear red blood clots.
They are red.
They are red.
They are red. Yes.
So do we attribute that to the angle? Because you mentioned that the angle of the photo.
That's right, my Lord. Where the blackening is not visible is the angle of the photo.
Angle of the photo. Do you therefore acknowledge, Dr. Mvua, that the accuracy of your visual interpretations of photographs is highly dependent on the angle at which a photo is taken?
That's right, my Lord.
In other words, If the angle casts a shadow, you are likely to see the spot as dark. If the angle is clear, you are not likely to see the darker spot. Correct?
That's not correct, my lord. An angle doesn't cast a shadow.
So how does angle affect visibility in a photograph? It is you that introduced angle.
Yes, my lord. If a photographer stood at his back and took a photograph of him, certainly you'll not be able to see his eyes, nose, mouth properly. Rather than when he stands and he's looking at me like this, then you'll get his whole complete anatomy.
I'm going back to the question that I asked and you never answered it. If you had photo B, the photo with the ruler, and this particular photo, 23 DX 2312, if you had them before you, 3 of them,
Which is the third one?
my lord,
Photo B. Photo with the ruler.
photo B, my lord, the photo with the ruler is defense exhibit 23-2.
My lord, for the record, there are two photos with the ruler.
We used this one.
It is,
We
it
have,
is,
wait, one of them was marked 23-2. Which one? 23-2 is the one of those with the ruler?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
This is what we used here in the cross.
23-2. We mark them separately. So you might find that much as they all have rulers, they may not have the same mark.
Are we together, Mr. Jet? Okay. You won't find it in the power presentation is different from what the photos were marked differently.
so, my lord, there is slide number 15. There is this, my lord, without the words, and then there is one which is progressed with the words.
What marks?
I'm dealing with what court marked.
DE 23, DE 23 to DE 23 12. I think they went from one DE 23 1, DE 23 2. So if you can look for that.
And those ones in the PowerPoint, my lord, should have come from this, isn't it? Those are scanned copies of this, right?
You have,
Look,
so you have
look.
D, you have DE 23
So
2.
my lord, in the PowerPoint, you have this picture, and if you want to look at it, it's very clear. Then later on, in the same PowerPoint presentation, you still have this same picture, which is here. So this is the other, same as the other one, but this is because it's far, it is the one which they were projecting here. So this is not as clear as the other one, because this was reduced to my road because of the presentation. But there is the other one, that one which is
This one, eh?
So they both, yes. So look at it.
No, I'm dealing with this one, my
So
lord.
both have,
So he has referred him to photo B,
Yes.
which is on the PowerPoint.
Yes.
DE 23 2
Yes.
and DE 23 12.
Yes. And Dr. Nzu, again, for avoidance of doubt, whatever is in the PowerPoint, you got it from here. So as far as your work is concerned, this is the masterpiece. This one, isn't it? It was from here to the PowerPoint, right?
My Lord, as I said, these were forwarded to me on my phone. I gave you the point. So I have not had time to cross-check whether what was forwarded to me are all this.
So when you were telling court that these are the exhibits you relied on in analyzing, what were you meaning? Because the lawyers read you and you said, doctor, that yes, these are the photos that I relied on, that was forwarded to me for analysis. Otherwise, this court
Yes.
wouldn't have even admitted them through you.
My Lord, my point is this. I have photos which were sent to me on my phone.
Yes.
And I don't think they even as many as this.
Mr. Morgan, your
Yes.
proposal, you give him photo B, and then you give him DX23-2 and DX23-12, and then you ask.
Okay. That's okay, my lord. Let's zoom photo 20. The one with the roller, sir.
Photo B, the photo marked B. I don't know if that is what you wanted, because I have written, if I had photo B, DX23 and DX23-12 in front of me, so I was waiting for you
Yes.
to finish, and then I write his response.
Yes. And again,
We started with photo B.
yes, and my lord, I will still.
That is photo B.
Okay, that is just confirm that that photo B is
Yes, I have
Yes.
that photo B. Yes.
is this that was marked by court, right?
Yes.
How was it marked by court?
DX23, then stroke 4.
So photo B is DX23 4. Then photo, go to the one with the ruler. Yes, that one. Just confirm that that photo is this one.
Yes, that's right, my lord.
Okay.
It's marked 23.
And how is it marked by court?
DX23,
23 what?
2.
2.
Yes.
Then let's go to photo B. Photo B, sir.
Photo B is 23-4.
Yes, my lord, but I just want him to confirm that, then we can start using this directly. Let's go to 23.
Or B. Photo B.
I mean photo B. Can you centralize it a little bit towards the left? No, just like make it smaller so that it fits in the screen.
Okay. Yes.
So confirm that this photo B is that one, marked by court.
That's right, my lord.
How is it marked by court?
DX23, stroke 4.
Okay. Great. you want to make any comment? Any comment you make is
Yeah.
good for this court.
Yes, my lord.
What comment do you want to make?
I have only 9 pictures here.
The lawyer
Those are
gave
for
you only 9.
No, the one which on my phone, which I
But-
used for making this PowerPoint.
So the
There are
law-
only 9.
okay.
Yeah.
So your clients gave you only 9 photos. Look at, please just
For
confirm
making
that.
the presentation.
Yeah.
When he says only 9.
For
he's
making the
asking us for making
presentation.
the PowerPoint presentation.
No, we shall go.
Yeah.
How many photos did you have access to for making your
My
Your
presentation.
report. In talk,
Oh.
not presentation,
Oh,
your entire
okay,
report.
okay. Maybe this inclusive, my lord.
Do you want to confirm? Because we don't want this course to get.
That's yes. That's what I'm saying. That for those ones, I don't remember.
So
But
doctor,
what? Yes.
these 9 were sent to you on your phone, and it is the only mechanism which was used according to your evidence to receive photographs. Where could the others have come from?
No, no. I may have been provided with this. That's what I'm saying. I may have been provided with this in the hard copy. But what I made, what I got for making that presentation were 9 pictures.
Okay. So
Actually, the email
now,
from its source was sent to me.
you actually make it better. The reason I say you make it better is then I put this photo to you and refresh your mind. Please give him. Do you ever remember interacting with that photo? 2312.
My lord, I don't remember. I don't remember.
And that is the photo which you say it has clear, the ear has clear blood clot and not soot.
That's right, red blood clot.
So doctor, it's either you or your principal that was selective in analyzing these exhibits.
That's not
They
right. my
only
lord.
gave you photos to aid you to reach a specific conclusion.
That's not right, my lord.
If this photo wasn't put to you, if it was not put before you, could it have had any effect on the totality of your analysis?
No, my lord.
You would still hold the same opinion.
Right, my lord.
Which photo is that?
My lord.
If DEX 2312 had been given to me,
I would still hold the same opinion according to you. My lord, we invite court to look at 2312 from the angle it was taken. I request Can I repeat?
Yes, repeat.
Is your position that you would still arrive at the conclusion that there was blackening of the right ear due to suit, even with the photo defense exhibit 2312?
Yes, my lord.
Let there be some interpretation before you proceed.
My lord, this bullet entered through the right ear.
Through your photo viewing and interpretation, the ear is big. Were you in position to conclusively come up with a particular spot where this bullet entered from?
Can I use the cursor, my lord?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll use that. No, that's okay.
My lord.
There. Doctor, where? Let the cursor be in the specific place. There. That's where it entered from.
That's right, my lord.
Let you bring the cursor. So is there any hole there where this bullet entered? Do you see it there?
I see a defect, my lord.
You see a defect, not a hole.
A defect. A hole is a defect, my lord.
So which one is the hole?
Where this cursor is, my lord.
Your eyes see a hole there.
My eyes see a defect, my lord.
I'm using the word hole. I'm using the layman's language.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that I told you, at
Common
this stage,
sense, yeah.
we are not applying science.
Okay.
It's common sense. So, is there a hole?
Yes, my lord.
Where is the hole?
That's the one I'm calling the defect. my lord. This one here.
My lord, may I request the photo to be expanded to its best?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Please, doctor, show this code the hole you are talking about. The entry hole. Where
This
is it?
one, my lord. Where the cursor is, my lord.
What is that whitish thing?
That's the one. That's the one I'm calling a defect. That's where I believe the bullet entered from, my lord.
That's where you believe
Yes.
it entered from.
Yes.
Can you say that with certainty?
My
Are
lord.
you in position to say that with certainty?
Yes, my lord.
So do you believe or you are sure?
I am sure, my lord.
So according to you, that is a hole.
That's right, my lord.
How did you see that hole?
That white thing, is that what you're pointing?
Yes.
The white thing?
Yes, that's it.
My lord, the flesh there is a hole, according to doctor's hole.
Okay.
So, doctor, how did you see that hole? Using which? Did you use your naked eyes, like you are
Exactly.
using?
Yes, that's what I used.
And according to you, there is a hole there.
That's right, my lord.
Do you remember photo A? So doctor, last week you said the hole is, the entry hole is inverted, meaning the bullet enters with the flesh. Do you see any indication of any inverted edge where you are pointing?
It is not obvious in this photograph, I know.
It is not obvious. Okay. So, it is not obvious in that photo. So, as between that photo, which is Defense Exhibit 23-4, and this photo, photo A, my lord, which is Defense Exhibit 23-3, between the two, which one has a clear manifestation of inverted edges? Between that and this, which one has a clear manifestation of inverted edges?
Yeah. My lord, photo A, there are challenges with that. The grandmother test in this photograph, where we are.
Can you answer to my question before you go to stories?
No.
What is the grandmother test?
Which he started yesterday.
Yeah.
This man introduced
Recording in progress.
Doctor, please don't take us into drama.
No.
I know you have written a drama book before, but let's be serious about this.
Yeah. My lord.
So based on these comparisons,
These two, which one has a clear,
23-4 and 23-3.
which one has a clear inverted edges?
Because you said the other one is not obvious.
True.
Yes.
Because it is inside there. It is inside. You cannot see inversion inside there. Whereas this one has been interfered with, my lord.
Okay, but first answer this. My lord, I thought my question is a bit clear to the witness, unless it is anything unambiguous. We shall come to the interference.
Yeah.
You answer, then
Mm.
you
Yeah.
explain.
We shall come to the interference, because I'm interested in the
Yeah.
interference also.
My lord, this may apparently have an inversion.
A clearer inversion.
P
Yes.
That is P
Yes.
DX, my lord. DX 23 3.
May apparently.
Yes. Apparently, yes.
It apparently has what?
A clear inversion.
Apparently has a clear inversion.
Yes.
Okay. As compared to
As compared to the one of the right here,
DX
yes,
23-4, right? This one.
where you don't see inversion.
Okay.
Doctor, just help me to understand. That whitish, pinkish thing,
Yes, inside.
that whitish, pinkish thing is the hole.
That's exactly what I'm saying, my lord. That's where the bullet entered, in my
So
opinion.
that whitish, pinkish thing is what? Is it some organ, some part of the ear? What is it?
Yeah. My lord, when the bullet passes through and breaks bone, because of the effect of the bullet, you do find brain matter sealing that place. To the best of my knowledge, that is brain matter sealing the entry hole.
Beautiful. My lord, we can take that answer.
I was really perturbed about the hole and the pinkish,
Yeah.
whitish.
My lord, we shall even come there. So, in your So, do you opinion, is it your opinion that in the defense exhibit, defense exhibit 23-4, that you are, that what you see as whitish at the point you claim to be the entrance hole is brain matter?
That's one of the possibilities for that. But I see a defect, a clear defect there, my lord.
Doctor, I will ask about the defect. I am now dealing with brain matter. Brain matter. Is it your opinion that this, in your view, is
in my opinion, yes.
brain matter?
Yes, my lord.
Good. And the brain matter has sealed the hole.
That's by implication, yes.
Was it not your testimony in this court that when the bullet exits, it exits with bone matter and brain matter?
That's right, my lord.
My lord, when the bullet exits, it exits with brain matter, bone matter, and brain matter. So surely, doctor, even using that new theory, you can see that that is where the bullet exited from, and it came out with brain matter and bone matter.
That's not right, my lord.
So does brain matter really move backwards where the bullet is coming from, or it moves along the direction of the bullet? Surely.
My lord.
Does it move backwards?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Doctor, do you have any scientific investigation of that fact?
Yes, I do.
Which one? Place it before this court.
The formation of a temporary cavity when a bullet enters a body.
We are on. Okay. Okay.
Formation of a temporary.
Yeah, temporary cavity.
Mm-hmm.
Enters.
When it enters a body, yes.
Doctor, by authority, I am referring to any scientifically peer-reviewed literature, or
I know can you have the full answer from the witness?
he has already said so, Mr. Camilo.
What's the
You already said, maybe the court can read for him, my lord.
I have the scientific formation.
Temporary cavity formation.
Of temporary cavity when a bullet enters the body.
That's right.
So, what is the scientific authority for that? You should cite it outrightly.
My lord, this is a known forensic fact.
Thank you, but I don't want it from Mr. Onzivua's head. But I am okay if you made this research and it was authenticated
That's right.
by an authority.
That's
Do you
right.
have any authority for that position?
Yes, my
either
lord.
done by you or by your colleagues in the profession, and it is peer-reviewed and approved.
Yes.
Are you in position to cite any?
Yes, I can. Can I open my laptop, my lord, and I cite it for him?
Can you?
Before that, I just want to understand this brain matter theory. What is the consistency of brain matter?
It is soft, my lord.
Like
It's soft,
Like lotion, like jelly.
like cheese.
Ah,
Yeah.
cheese can be hard. What kind of cheese? Cream cheese is soft, but this is not cheese that we have to.
Oh, okay.
So I need to have pictures. I just want to understand the consistency. Is it like porridge or is porridge
No, no,
too
no.
thin?
Porridge is too thin, my lord.
Porridge is
Porridge
too
is
thick.
too, eh?
It's too thick. Eh?
No, no, no.
Too thin.
Too thin. Yeah. Oh, the consistency would be like a ripe mango. Yes. Yeah, something like a ripe mango. My lord, so I could get my laptop and take him through the temporary cavity formation and its effects.
You want to take it through?
Yes, I would like to take you through.
No, sorry. I am.
If a bullet goes through the brain
Yes, through the brain, even through the body.
and exits, so
Right.
is that ripe mango substance capable of spreading around or it remains?
Right. You see, as the bullet enters the body, there is a wave that goes with it as it enters. So forms a temporary cavity in the body. And when it exists, that cavity collapses and you'd find effects like this.
When it exits, the cavity closes,
That's right.
and you find effect like this.
That's right, my
When
lord.
a bullet has exited.
That's right.
So, my lord, that's clear. So the cavity you see in this photograph here is formed when the bullet exits.
My lord, I think I would not like to take this quote to too much science. But-
first of
but
all,
basic
doctor,
things.
No,
But
no,
my
no,
lord.
No. We
But-
have asked you. We have asked you for science. You have
Yes.
told us you applied common sense. Now
No,
we are
I said
asking
science
for
and
common
common
sense.
sense.
You are taking us to science.
Doctor,
No, yes.
My
lord.
question is
That is-
clear.
that substance there,
Yes.
you say is the brain.
Brain because of temporary cavity formation.
When the bullet exited,
This temporary cavity formation affects both exit and entry wounds.
we are going to take some time here, my lord.
It's
It's okay,
important, you
yeah.
need to understand. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm very late, so
Yeah.
I need to benefit from
Yes.
So,
doctors'
so doctor,
expertise.
you are telling this court that the effect you see on the right ear
Yes.
can be formed both by entry and exit wounds.
That's right, my lord.
Let's traverse that new position, my lord. Okay?
That's right, my lord.
In other words, that could be an entry, that could be an exit.
That's not what I am saying, my lord.
Let this court understand you. What are you exactly saying?
Good,
We
yes.
have all your time, Mr. Mzvua.
Okay.
Yes. What are you saying?
My lord, the big elephant is here for us to see. The lacerations caused by
I
the
will
blast.
ask about lacerations. I'm asking about that whitish thing.
Temporary
Yes.
cavity.
That
Yes.
whitish thing.
So, when this bullet entered through here, it caused a temporary cavity as it was moving in. And when this cavity was closing, brain matter came back and formed that white substance.
Doctor, did you see that bullet movement?
Just say when the bullet entered through it, yeah, it caused
Yes.
a temporary
Cavity,
cavity.
yes.
When it was passing through.
Yes.
Then the brain.
Then, as the bullet went through, in each passage, the cavity kept collapsing. The cavity kept collapsing as the bullet kept moving.
Doctor, is that a finding of fact, or it is your imagination?
It is a finding of fact.
Good.
Okay,
Tell
so
this
it
court.
kept-
Okay.
Then as the bullet went through the cavity kept collapsing.
Exactly.
As the bullet kept moving.
Right.
And then it pushed the brain matter.
That's
Behind.
right, my lord.
Push the brain matter behind.
Yes, made it collapse.
My lord, he says it's a finding of fact. Doctor, when you say that is your finding of fact, how did you establish that fact?
My lord, the mechanisms of what the bullet does when it enters a body are clearly noted in forensic science.
Doctor, I'm not asking about the theory. I'm asking about the fact. How did you establish that fact? I thought I'm clear, my lord.
My lord,
So you said that they are well known.
yeah, these are very well known forensic principles.
So you establish this fact by reference to well-known forensic principles.
Exactly, my lord.
Okay, which principles are those?
The principles
Mhm.
that have been used to describe the injury.
Now, what I expect, my lord, is the principle that has been used here and there. Principles used where? This court wants to be referenced to that forensic material so that it can benefit from that material. Which material is that?
My lord, that's what I'm saying. I would open my, and I read for you the literature, I cite where it is from. So if you can allow me, my lord.
Doctor, are you
I
in
can
position
read.
to bring that literature, the literature which speaks to exactly what you've just said?
Yes, my lord, I have it here.
You have it here.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, we request that the doctor cites that literature.
As reference to these materials. And
Let
size.
whatever he likes to refer to. Cite that textbook to court.
It's Knight,
Can you spell it?
Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T.
Yes.
Yeah. The laptop is a bit slow.
No,
but
take
it's
your
opening.
time, doctor.
Yeah.
We are not rushing. This is an important inquiry. Take all your time. Yeah, sure.
kwa byonna kandi kusigikira omukulolo kwe isasi likatahira omukutu.
My Lord, it is the third edition of Knight's Forensic Pathology. Third edition of Knight's Forensic Pathology.
Which page?
Chapter 8, gunshot and explosive deaths.
Which page?
I want to get the exact literature now. At the chapter. If you can give me a little bit of time,
Okay.
I'll give
Do
you.
you have this book?
The what?
Do you have this book, this literature?
Yes, I have. I have my copy, but I also have a soft copy.
Which of the two did you use? Your copy or the soft copy?
The one I used was my copy.
Okay. Can we get a copy of your copy?
I don't see why not.
Any other literature?
I'll also refer you to Simpson Forensic Medicine. Simpson's Forensic Medicine.
Which edition?
'13th edition.
Which chapter?
Chapter 10,
Page?
page 111.
Do you also have this book?
I don't have a personal copy. I have the soft copy, but the hard copy is in the library, Makerere University Library.
Are you able to provide this soft copy to this court?
I may not be able to provide one unless I write and I ask the library.
No. I've referred to soft copy.
Oh,
I'm only
soft-
asking that which is in your power.
Yeah, soft copy I can give.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you want to refer to any other literature?
No, those two would
Those two.
suffice. Yeah.
Okay. My Lord, we would pray that the witness avails this literature, which he says provides the scientific basis for his position before the next hearing date.
He has both soft copies of both.
Yeah, I have soft copies of both. Yes.
You can provide soft copies of both.
Yes.
Okay. So before you leave, we will avail the emails so that you give us this.
Okay.
Now, other than these books, have you, as a scientist, carried out any personal studies to support your findings on entry and exit wounds?
No, my lord, I've not done personal studies.
So you fully rely on what these two writers opine?
That's right, my lord. And other literature.
Doctor, I gave you opportunity to provide this court with all literature which support your position. And the reason we ask is because you never cited any, you never referenced any in your report.
Okay?
So we don't know where you got what you are saying.
I understand, my
Do you
lord.
want to add on additional literature? You have the chance to do so.
Not at this material time.
So when you say you made reference to other literature, which literature would that be?
My lord, I have reference to a lot of literature that I cannot, of forensic nature, that I cannot cite offhand here, my lord.
In this particular report that is before court, did you cite any such literature?
My lord, I did not know that it was necessary to cite that literature. But it can be availed, my lord. It will be availed.
My lord, at this point we will seek that the witness provides the literature that he has cited before we can conclusively be done with this particular section. And it is 4:30. My lord, we believe it will be a good time for an adjournment to the next date.
We've already received the information next week. The office of the DPP is not available. Does that affect you as well?
It does, my lord.
Pardon?
Yes,
It was
all
shared
over.
in the judiciary forum. It's the Joan Kagezi Memorial Week.
And prosecutors symposium.
Yes, and prosecutors symposium. That rules out it.